In this video, I'm going to show a few things about scouting. So this is the scout. They can see really far, and their first goal is to collect sheep in the beginning. So the way I move my scout is by pressing Shift and giving them waypoints. If they have sheep following them, I can drop them off at the town center by right-clicking on the town center. You can see the stick icon. If I do this, then he will drop the sheep onto the town center. And then I can go on and do other things. For example, if I do this by clicking on the minimap, I can give him waypoints much easier than if I scrolled around like this. Now the next thing is you can select the scout by pressing the slash key. So instead of selecting him like this or finding him and selecting, I can press Shift and automatically find my scouts. And this is great because sometimes you don't remember where you put your scouts, or maybe they just died. You press Shift and nothing happens, that means your scouts died. Then you should make more scouts. So in the beginning, their main role is to gather sheep, but then as the game progresses, you want to be looking at what the enemy is doing. I'm gonna show this in a bit. Okay, so this is their base. In the beginning, we want to see where their resources are, so that when we raid, we know where to raid. We know where their villagers are likely to be. By the way, the town center is very strong, and also you can see how there are villagers underneath the town center. If this were a real player, they would garrison their villagers inside, and it would fire many more arrows, and the scout would probably die. So when you scout the enemy bases, you should be careful not to run into the town center. This cat is doing nothing. I can bring him back. And then there's a few more areas that I haven't explored, and I just shift click onto these areas and the scout will discover the rest of the map. The next thing I want to talk about is this command, stand ground. By default, if a military unit sees enemies, they will attack. That's alright, it's just scout on scout action. So let's say I bring the scout here and I do nothing. See what happens. The scout automatically goes onto the villager and starts attacking. And this is not what you want, because the scout, when they attack, they only have one attack. It does absolutely no damage to villagers. But the thing is, if they come back like this, the scout might automatically follow and get killed by the town center. There are other cases where, let's say I post the scout here because I want to see when the enemy might bring their army to my base. But if I don't use the stand ground command, they might automatically attack the scout or attack the enemy army, and then the army will just easily kill me. So in order to avoid that, I go here, Shift+V, and it automatically enables stand ground. So we can take a look around their base and see what they're doing. The other scout saw something. They saw that someone is gathering food on this deer patch, and it's very far from the town center, and they don't have any more army. They don't have army yet. So what that means is next time I attack, I probably want to attack over there. I'm out of food. And now they're making cows, and it's still unprotected. So this is good information. I have too much wood, so I'm gonna use it to gather food from sheep. Okay, that's enough longbowmen, and I'm gonna send them here because I know that. Oh, what happened? Like this. I can also make scouts from stables. Since I want my town center to always be producing villagers, I can make my scouts from stables instead. See, he's bringing even more villagers, so this is a great spot to attack. The only thing is the longbowmen are quite slow. Alright. Since this is a video about scouting, I'm gonna make a third scout. So this one is busy looking at this. This one is exploring the rest of the map. And the third one, I guess I could go and scout this. Okay, my scout is ready. I will bring them there and Shift+V so that they don't attack anything. And now you can see he's totally unprotected. Nothing can happen to me. And they leave in a panic, but even if they try to leave, I got 4 villagers super easily. So I can use this scout to see what's around the base. So here they have a tower. They're building their second age landmark. They have a few miners here, so I could bring my archers there. By the way, the stand ground action works for military units too, so I could say stand ground on my archers and they will never leave from here. This is good to avoid them from um, following some unit into a town center. The scout is very weak, so always make sure that they're never being targeted by a military unit. Here you can see how with the scout I was able to see what was happening really far ahead, whereas if they're not here, the archers cannot see as far. My second group of archers is here. I can bring them onto the gold mine because it's unprotected. Well, he sees it, but that's fine. So there's a tower here, but it's not... I can still get a few hits before the garrison into the... Okay, now I should get out. Okay, what's going on? They're still making units, but nothing's happening. So I can continue circling the area to see if they're using their villagers elsewhere. I should probably make some cavalry. This one is back with a sheep. Now I have 3 scouts circling his base. So with this, you can know exactly what they're doing. See, a villager is going there for no reason. You can catch them off guard. I don't know if they're cheating. Did this villager really see me or what? So even with a tower, you can still do damage. Oh, he's back. So with this, they're starving. They're really starving for resources. I have a little army. I'm gonna research this technology to make rams. Okay, they're going back there. So after I take care of these units, I want to raid here again. Maybe take these out. Horsemen are really weak. They barely do any damage. So yeah, I can use my scout to see what's going on. Okay, and now I can make rams. Okay. Raid their food once more. On this side I'm attacking. I'm playing against easy, so it's very easy. Even if I'm distracted. Okay. Let the rams do their thing. Destroy the tower. And then upgrade my units. So the reason why they're not making units is because I prevented them from getting food, and without food they cannot make any units. I guess I can bring these two, make some units. Oh, that's a horseman. That's it. Little video on scouting.